that they throw, whereas other family members may not have. There's definitely a sporty feel coming in. I don't know whether you have someone in the family that is athletic or is a professional athlete. But you're your own individual. Okay, someone's quite successful, and I feel like it could be running, hurdles, high jump, track and field. But someone's quite well known for it. Okay, let me look. I feel you need to do something to get out of your own head because things aren't clear inside your mind at the moment. It's like the pressure that you're feeling at the moment is almost pushing you into depth. But you know what I mean about pressure pushing you into that dark space in your head. I feel like you need to get out of your own head. And everybody does it differently. I do it by listening to trash music or punk music. I can't call it heavy metal because it's not heavy metal. It's Australian rock. But there's a need to get out of your head so you can see things from a clear perspective. I do feel, Wonderosity, that once you see it from a clear perspective, a clear head, the movement forward that I was picking up on will become clear to you. And you know it. You know what I'm talking about. This is the weird thing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like your family is a generation too old to understand how it would work. Just let me know if that resonates, because I feel like you might be the youngest, but the youngest by a few years. And it's like they don't see how it would work. There you go. I feel like you're the youngest by about 3 or 4 years. Like there's a 3 or 4 year gap in between you and the next one up. Oh, Karen, don't do that with your cords. Okay, then find a way to get out of your own head, because I see you coming up with a modern, workable way to work for yourself. It's modern though, so it might be a website where people can come and get questions answered. It might be putting your knowledge into AI. But I feel you know exactly what I'm talking about. There you go. Sometimes dreams can come true. That's what I have for you, Wonderosity, and hopefully it's enough for you to come back to the channel. No, thank you. But get out of your head and you'll see the sun. Okay, now Dana. Hello, Dana. As I'm trying to tune into your energy, I feel you're experiencing a little bit of dark thoughts at the moment. You've been working. Oh no. Getting there. I've just had Twilight Zone stuff, but I feel like you yourself have had Twilight Zone stuff. I feel there's certain people that you've arranged appointments with and they've let you down, or appointments have just shown up with no one telling you that they exist. I feel as if your diary's been thrown out. Hard agree. Okay. Your diary's been thrown out. I want to say, give it a few weeks and there's success in this chaos. Because I do feel like it's chaos. It's like your head is spinning. And I actually said to somebody earlier this morning that we've got all these new ways of communicating, and yet nobody says a word. Or nobody says the specifics of, yes, I'm going to be here on this day. And they just think that you're 24/7 available. So it doesn't matter what day or what time. And you're feeling as if I've got a life too. But it's like walking in concrete boots at the moment. Ooh. Can you understand, Dana, lusty thoughts at the moment towards a person, a particular person? Like you've got the hots for someone. You know they're no good, is what I want to say. But it's sort of like the cartoon heart beating thing. It's like they walk past and it's like ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And you know they're no good, yet for some reason they still pique your interest. I feel like you're tossing up whether to, even though you don't resonate with it, you're tossing up whether to explore. Because I do feel there is interest, but yeah, you're wanting to see what it's all about. I feel as if you may get together with this person even though you know they want different things. It's like they want a different lifestyle than what you want, or they have different relationship ideals than what you have. I feel you will actually trial it out. It's almost like, I want to see what all the fuss is about. I want to see why people lower their standards. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know how else to put it, because you get it. Okay. As long as you get it, I don't have to go any further. I feel you will do it. You're still in two minds of it, but once you make up your mind, it will move quickly. And you know it's not a forever thing. That's just what I want to say. Just keep reminding yourself it's not a forever thing, because I feel you might shock yourself with some common activities you enjoy. I do feel you might shock yourself by how much feeling you can develop over common activities. That's what I have for you, Dana, but just protect your heart. Keep reminding yourself of your initial impression of this person and have fun with it. And that's what I have for you, Dana. Now go get some rest. I feel you're exhausted. Always better safe than sorry. Sureshu, welcome in for the first time. Seven-day work weeks. I can understand them with 18-hour work days, yeah. I get that. Been there, done that. Not great for your health, but as long as you take time for yourself. Okay, and I'm starting to feel the cold, actually. It's snowing probably about 45 kilometers from where I am. How much is that in miles? About 90 miles from where I am. I've just closed the queue, Sarasha. Yes, it's snowing about 90 miles from where I am. 90 to 100 miles from where I am. So, and the sun's deceptive because the sun makes you think it's not as cold as what it is, but it is. And yes. Scorpio Darkness, you are up. Okay, thank you, guides. Now, hopefully Scorpio Darkness is still in the queue. Star, did you want a reading? Oh, come on. Come on. I didn't see Scorpio Darkness there. There you are. Okay. I feel Scorpio darkness, I feel as if that you're burning the candle at both ends. It's like you've got lots of things going on. About that, but it's got a lot going on. That's okay. My little notification thing told me. Okay. 8 of Wands. I feel as if you're looking at what you can cut out in order to enjoy life, but you're not finding that one thing that can be cut out. And it's not like you don't have the opportunity to enjoy in real life stuff. The opportunity is there, but you don't know what to cut out. Yeah. It's almost as if in the past people have walked away because you haven't had devotion time in real life. And you're now seeing why it was so difficult for them to keep up with your schedule. Or schedule, wherever you come from, depends how you say it. It's almost like I'm divided. I said this to somebody yesterday. I want to split myself in two so one person can stay here and deal with all the crap. And the other person can go out and party. And I feel you're in a similar position. Yeah. But you're seeing the common thread. Now that you want to cut something out, you're seeing the common thread of why people had walked away. Because I've got the greatest respect for daily content creators because it is not a lifestyle that supports in real life. But I feel like you're stuck choosing which one. Yeah, but I feel you walk away before anyone gets a chance to walk away from you, Scorpio darkness. I feel you see it coming and walk away first. There you go. But you're now seeing the difficulty of long-term I got the 6 of Wands at the bottom. So whatever you're wishing for, there's success. I feel as if you have to put income first. But I do feel one of those incomes isn't as huge as what you would like it to be or what you anticipate it to be. I feel there's something you've invested time in that hasn't paid off. And it's really difficult for you to walk away. It is always difficult to walk away when it comes to things bringing in income. But I feel if you boiled it down to a daily, like an hourly rate, your hourly rate is not what it was promised or not what it was hoped for. I do feel you're wanting to... Oh, sorry. I do feel as if you're wanting to catch someone's attention from the past. Just let me know if that resonates, because that's the second thing coming off the reading. Is I feel you're wanting to catch a past person's attention. I say go for it. But I feel it's you that will need to prove you've changed. As I said, whatever you're hoping for, there's success. So I'd go for it, Scorpio Darkness, because I feel like they haven't stopped thinking about you too. I feel it's only a brief window though, so go for it, and go for it now. I feel it's the most recent. And I feel the most recent could be 6 to 8 months ago. And I feel it was them that walked away. And hopefully that resonates with you, Scorpio Darkness. Yep, you can redeem an oracle, love oracle. And a full. Okay, I'll do the love oracle first, then the full oracle. Once a week. Sarashu, once a week. And I haven't been physically well, so my streams have been short. Okay. I do strongly feel it will be successful, but it will be you that needs to show that. I feel in your mind, since the split, you've realized why. I feel you might have taken them for granted. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Sweet dreams. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sarasha. Feels a bit... I feel it was the other person walked away, not you. It came as a shock. And I feel, particularly in the last month or so, you've realised why they walked away. Here we go. One. Yeah. I feel you may have a certain amount of social anxiety, I feel the person concerned was asking for a bit more time from you or a date night to feel secure within the relationship. It didn't happen and they walked away. And let's see. Now, I've got 13th Oracle, Vintage Wisdom, Sign of the Times, Law of Positivism, Magic of Unicorns, Energy and Spirit. You get to choose which full oracle. Okay. But I feel you understand now what a gift this person was. Sign of the Times. I do feel they might have requested a date night to be set aside for just the two of you. And it didn't happen. Or they requested some assurity from you when you back then had no idea what that meant. You do now. Sorry, Max, I've closed the queue. I've got to protect my soul energy today. Okay. Let's see, Scorpio Darkness, what Sign of the Times has for you. Power lines, energy. This is what I get. I get the connectedness. There didn't seem to be connectedness. I get that there was... Yeah, but I feel as if your energy was devoted in something that was distant, geographically distant. And they kept saying something, but you were focused on something else. Anyway, let's see. Sign of the Times. It's Crystal Banner who does Sign of the Times. And Power Lines. There you go. I feel like it was workable, but you were devoted to something in your in your area. Let's see what Crystal Banner has to say about power lines. Energy constantly flows through power lines and provides a vital resource that is easy to take for granted. It is just there. I feel like that sentence alone is how you saw this person. A vital resource that was just there. Think of your energy in the same way as it runs through your body. It is important to take note of how you feel, where you are energetically. Do you feel tired, overactive? This could be a sign of an imbalance that could easily lead to burnout and a loss of your own power. On the other hand, proper rest and energy work can balance and recharge you. This card is also a reminder that energy is ever present and connects us all. Surround yourself with those who complement and reciprocate your energy. I feel that's describing the person, actually. You may also be a source of empowerment for others, which can lead to fulfilling connections. Energy is tricky, so what you may be feeling may not be your own. It is important to check in with yourself to be able to make the distinction. Follow the flow as it crisscrosses your body like power lines through a city block or on a country road. And I feel like the country road would resonate. Be aware of the additional meanings are be aware of mood swings. Look into your own energy and your own interaction. You're needing an energy boost. And that's what I have for you, Scorpio Darkness. Hopefully it resonates with you. There you go. And I want to say put less resonance on yourself and more resonance on us. If you're trying to reconnect with a person, put the focus on the us. Because I do feel like that's where it was lacking. I'm not sure how long. I do know it's a short window of time, probably a month. Although you do have the divine intervention card, so who knows, maybe something will pop up where you do interact with them. Yeah, I do feel like the other person tried. It's almost like two people speaking a different language in my head, actually. But that is what I have for you, Scorpio Darkness. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it does resonate. But let them know that. There's no shame in saying that. Like, one of my things is just say, my bad. Let me know how you're fixing it and move forward. Yeah, two different languages. But I feel they tried. And they even tried to say it in your language. And you were focused on something distant. So, yes, hopefully it does resonate. Okie dokie. Seeing I'm closing my queue early, and I do have to for my own health today, so we'll see how that goes. Doesn't always work out. Doesn't always work out. Okay, there's only one tarot reader who's... Okay, let's see. You can let me know if this person is value or not. Now, let's see. Yes, let me know whether they're value or not, and then I know whether to shout them out or do whatever. And I shall see you next week. Bye for now.